everyone, and welcome back to the movie of the week. And the movie this week is Pride and Prejudice from 2005. So if you haven't watched it, watch it now. If this is your first movie of the week, what I do is I talk about a movie here. You guys comment below your thoughts. At the end of every video, I save the movie for next week so you can follow along. So this is like, I think my third time watching the movie. I know I've definitely watched the movie at least twice. And so like a little bit different than most of these movies because this is my second time watching it. So this was actually the first movie of the week that I actually watched with my mom and my brother because like my entire family were big like movie fans. We like talk a lot about movies. My mom and my brother watch like so many movies together. I don't really, because I kind of like watching things alone or like whatever. But they watch a lot of movies together. But yeah, my mom said she has never seen this movie before. But she kind of wanted to see it. So I was like, it's movie of the week. You know, we'll watch it together. Now, never read the book. But there's something that, you know, obviously is very like Bridgerton-like, where it's so different because, you know, it's like the circumstances of that time. And it's like, you know, romance. And it's kind of about like these, I don't really know the romance trope. It's a very small romance trope where you're trying to set up two other people and like the other people like fall in love. Where it's like kind of like most of the times like those two other people are like enemies. So in a way it's like enemies to lovers, but it's a little bit different because they're like setting other people up. Like they had this in Set It Up, and then there's that Fire Island movie where it's like those same tropes of trying to set up other people. I feel like in Set It Up they didn't hate each other though. They were like on the same team setting them up, where like definitely in like Fire Island they like didn't like each other. We're kind of like this one where they were enemies. So I don't know, I feel like it's in the same way Set It Up, where I guess it's such a small trope where, you know, they could, you know, most of the times be on the same team and like each other, like and Set It Up. So it's hard to say, but there are elements of enemies to lovers. Obviously we're getting a lot into, you know, the romance of it all, and you know, as I said, like not next year, the year after that, we'll be all like different types of romance movies, and that's why I could do an entire year, because there's so many different tropes and so many different ways you can go with it. But you know, there's just certain, like what sets this apart from other movies is just, I don't know, it's just like the touch of it, I guess. It's like a feel-good movie. It's so easy to watch, you know, sometimes it's a little bit slow. And I was like, wow, this movie like goes on a long time, and it kind of does, but like that sometimes happens. The camera work was really good. You know, I kind of noticed some of the, because I was watching it on a big TV, I was kind of able to notice more, kind of like there was the scene of the dancing, and then it's like they're the only ones there. My mom pointed it out because it's like, it's kind of like a cliche like film technique to make it where like they're the only ones, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, 2005, like it's still, there was like kind of like a still like new time for different techniques. So and I guess it made sense, you know, the classic like hand, when he holds her hand to help her enter the carriage, and you know, the classic scene in the rain. And I mean, you know, when you get down to it, it is a little bit of like enemies to lovers, which, you know, might be the best trope. So it's one of those like feel-good movies, and it's like a classic movie where there's like, it's just important to watch these movies and to feel from them. There isn't that much you can like critique about it, I guess. Like I think it's crazy that Keira Knightley, she was like literally like 20 or 19 when she did this. Whatever his name from Succession, who I don't know people's names, but he was like 10 years older, so I don't know. That's like the times the women's Mary Young. Oh my god, I forgot to say Statcast. Not only Keira Knightley, the guy from Succession, but you know, like her sisters, like Rosamund Pike, really bad with names, and then her two other sisters. What's her name from Promising Woman and Great Gatsby, and the other one was also from Hunger Games. And I never realized, like I always knew like one of the sisters was the one from Promising Young Woman, I didn't realize the other one was from Hunger Games, like the second movie. And then also their dad was from Hunger Games. So it was like, very stacked cast, very stacked cast. But as I said, yeah, not much to critique. I think it's just important to talk about movies here. And just, you know, if you haven't seen them, important that you see these movies. That's what I'm doing. So comment your thoughts about Pride and Prejudice. And the movie for next week is Freaky Friday from 2003. So comment your thoughts about Pride and Prejudice and watch Freaky Friday for next week. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and bye.